I'm Bandhu Dunham from Prescott, Arizona. I work up there with my apprentices to produce our hummingbirds and different kinds of ornaments, including the hot air balloons and the chili peppers. We start with glass that comes in either rods or tubes from a factory and shape it in a gas-oxygen flame. And in some cases we're working with colored glass, and in some cases we work with clear glass that we apply a colored finish to. So you kind of see all of those varieties here. The hummingbirds are made using a special pressing tool. These are really popular year-round. They make great hostess gifts. People love to hang them in kitchen windows, garden windows, but they're also wonderful Christmas ornaments as well. The chili peppers, again, they've got red and green, so they're great for Christmas. They look really nice on a tree, but they're also very Southwest, perfect souvenir. And a lot of people like to hang these, I've been told, above their kitchen sink, and so that when they're doing dishes, they can get some nice Southwest feeling and think about maybe some spicy recipe they want to make.
And then the hot air balloons.
Yeah. We start with special tubing that has ribs in it. I was working with some of that tubing on another piece, and I thought, this would make a really great balloon. So we started working with that, and we developed our own technique for coloring the balloons. We use what's called a luster, and we use it in an unconventional way that we developed to get the different combinations of colors.
And how long have you been doing your art?
I've been working with glass about 44, almost 44 years, probably about 44 years this month. I started off teaching myself. I was pretty interested in chemistry as a kid. I was a kind of nerdy kid back in New Jersey, had a chemistry lab in my parents' basement. I was doing semi-micro qualitative analysis for fun. And I thought really what I wanted was to be a mad scientist, and if I learned to blow glass, I could make more elaborate chemical apparatus. So I got some books out of the library and just started teaching myself. I didn't really know how weird that was at the time. I just started doing it and learned some from the books and a lot of trial and error. And since then I've written my own books helping people learn how to blow glass that have done pretty well. And I've been at it for a few decades now. I have some more elaborate sculptures that I do as well that are in museums around the world.
And you've stayed in Arizona.
Yeah, mostly up in Prescott, up in the Verde Valley, Sedona for a while. Mm-hmm. I like Arizona. It's a great place.
And this honor where you're going to be teaching at the Corning Glass Factory.
Yeah.
How'd that come about?
Yeah, well, I've taught a few times up at the Corning Museum of Glass. It's in upstate New York. And they put in a teaching studio a few years ago. So they've got this world-class museum, and then they have places where you can take classes, either short classes or where you might make your own paperweight, and then more elaborate classes. I'm teaching a 1-week class. We'll have half a dozen students or a dozen students, and we'll go into depth with some glass techniques. So that'll be a lot of fun. I really enjoy teaching there.
Well, that is fantastic. And well, thank you so much for being a part of Sibley's West.
Sure, I enjoy it.